we start the lesson, what I want you to do with this piece of paper, I want you to write any fact about yourself. You can talk about your family, you can talk about your culture, anything, any fact about you. Okay, I will give you time, and then you will share the things with your partner, okay? So before, it's individually first, write anything about yourself, okay? I will give you time, 2 minutes. Oh yeah, about yourself. So I will give you 2 minutes to write any fact. You can talk about your family. You can write anything. Yeah. One. About your hobbies. No, not only one. Talk about your family, talk about your culture, talk about the food that you like, anything about yourself. Okay? So now I will give you 1 minute. First person will start talking about yourself, about the facts, okay? And fact about yourself. And then I will give like 10-second silence and the other person will start talking, okay? So 1 minute, you can start.
Miss mine was the most interesting I can tell you.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't like virgins. Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay. Never mind, this is okay. Nothing about her, but
I love myself. I love kids. I care about my friends. I like to see teacher. I like playing the film. I love my family. Me too.
Eyes on me. Okay. 10-second silence. Okay. Other person will start talking. Yeah.
Eating right after.
Small fact.
I love soccer, football, I play tennis.
Nice. So, what I'm gonna give you now is, it's a small activity, okay? So, we talked about the genome, the DNA, the chromosomes, the genes, the nitrogenous bases. I'm gonna give you those pieces of paper, okay? Okay, you're gonna share. So, eyes on me. So, you're gonna read silently. You will have 2 minutes. Read this part silently, and then we're gonna discuss it together. Okay, guys? Did you get one? No. Okay, guys.
Okay,
So you will have 2 papers. Each one of you guys will have 2 papers. Okay? This one with the pictures, and this one. So, what I want you to do is read silently for 2 minutes, and when you're done, please raise your hand. Okay? Done? When you're done, please raise your hand so I know that you're done. Okay, great. So, let's discuss it before you start doing the activity. So, can anyone briefly summarize what he or she read in this paragraph? Yes, Abdullah?
Every organism has a what's it called?
Genome.
Genome. That contains all the biological
Information. Okay, so the genome is like contains what? All the biological information. What about the DNA? You remember from the previous lesson? What about DNA? Yes, Ms. Shah.
It contains many different segments of nucleotides. That's called genes.
Gene. So DNA contains what? Gene. So gene is a segment of DNA.
That codes for a specific trait.
Yes.
DNA.
DNA. And we said before about the bond between the nitrogenous bases. We call it small group. It's a weak bond. Do you remember what is the bond? What type of bond? Hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond. So now what you're gonna do? So you have this paper with pictures. So it says we have the genome, which is the big part, and inside the genome we have the chromosomes. And you remember the chromosomes? We said it's thread-like structure. Okay. And then chromosome, then we have DNA. DNA, as we said, is it double strand or single strand? Double strand. And DNA has what? Genes. Genes. And as we said, DNA has the nucleotides or the nitrogenous bases. Do you remember what are the nitrogenous bases?
Adenine, cytosine, and uracil.
Excellent. So, and as we said, genes contain the instruction for making what?
for making protein.
Protein. For making protein. So, what I want you to do for this activity is you're gonna match the parts of the genome. As we said, we have genome, chromosome, DNA, genes, and nitrogenous bases. Okay? And you're gonna match the parts of the genome to its analogy. So we have the book parts. Who can tell me what are the parts of the book? So when you have a book, chapters. And what else? Pages. When you have chapters, pages. Maybe pages.
How do you know that?
Letters, sentences, words. Okay. So what I need you is to match part of the book with, let's say we have book, the main thing, the big thing, and we have the genome. Okay. So I gave you a hint. So you're gonna start with book and its analogy, genetic, genome. Okay. So you're gonna work in pairs, trying to match the pieces of papers, okay? And after you're done, you're gonna write down here in the table and write the description for each part. This is gonna be an individual work. When you're done with matching, you're gonna write the description for each part, like description of DNA, description of nucleotides, description of, okay? A small, like a short description, okay? I will give you 4 minutes to match the book or the book analogy with the genetic or the genome analogy, and then you will write the small description individually. Okay? You have 4 minutes.
And then,
I think.
Yeah, we got this. Is this correct?
No.
Okay. So you have this genome, chapters,
Oh, genes right here.
So we have
What about your student? Yeah.
Not when we started again.
This is it correct?
Excellent. Yes. So now you can do the write down the full description. Write them. Yes.
Whoops.
MashaAllah.
Not even 2 years. Almost.
ماشي.
Okay.
بعد كده انت عندك كروم بس كروم.
Nice. So guys, let me know if you're done. Please raise your hand, matching the book
Yes.
with the genetic. Okay, so group 1, 2, 3 are done. Are you done? Okay. So what I want you to do is individually, you're gonna write a description, a short description about each part. Okay, about the genome, chromosome, DNA strands, genes, and nitrogenous bases. Okay, it's individual work. You will have 3 minutes to finish this. A short, yes, a short description about the genome, chromosome, DNA, and you could use this paper that I gave it to you with the pictures. Okay, you could use it to remind yourself about the description. Okay, I'm gonna put the timer. You're gonna have 3 minutes.
They determine the traits of an organism, right?
What time is it?
The nitrogen bases.
No, the genes do that. They each like gene.
Contains instructions for life.
We will start talking about the, let's say, mini project that you're gonna do, which is the informative speech. Draw a piece of paper, and this is gonna be your topic for the informative speech. Okay, it will be about the modified viruses, how it's used to cure cancer or other diseases. Okay, that's your general topic. But you will choose the topic. So let's start with the first group. Yes, Peter. Okay, one of you is gonna come and DNA switch. So that's a different topic. Keep it. Yeah, Nine. Yeah. No way. No, I need it more.
We're still sleepy.
Yeah, I know. It's the last block, but I need you to wake up.
It's the last block. Oh my god. Oh god.
You didn't know that?
I forgot.
I forgot. Okay.
I forgot.
Great. So guys, after you discuss with your partner, and every one of you like have a task, okay? It could be the researcher, it could be doing the PowerPoint, and for the speech, you're gonna present it together, okay? So please, again, check the rubric, okay, for each part, and then I will let you discuss with other groups to get some ideas, okay? And you're gonna discuss that, okay? Discuss about like each part, like for the modified virus, like what you could do or write about the description for the modified virus. Like, what do you think? The shape, what does this virus have? Okay, about the your prediction, like you have, like let's say this virus may impact something but you found that it does something else, okay? And for the presentation, as we said, you should have the introduction, the body, and the conclusion to wrap it up all. And your speech, as we said, should be 3 to 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes, talking about the main things. And okay, so I expect, like as we said, or it's mentioned in the rubric, to speak in a loud and clear voice. Okay, so could you please share it with other groups? You can talk about what is your concerns. I think I will do better in this part. I need some help in this part. Okay, give ideas to each other. Okay, you can start. Okay, you have almost let's say 2 minutes. Okay, speak with other groups. Okay, discuss your ideas so you can give others ideas.
I'm gonna do how the cause
So basically, my idea was that I
I'm gonna
would
write about the
use
cause
my virus,
of the lentivirus, which is the virus that I'm assigned to,
how
and also the symptoms of it and what the diseases themselves. Hopefully, we'll write about
We're gonna be discussing
genetically engineered viruses.
we're gonna be discussing the
What they
novel
are.
objects that we use to cure cancer. Basically, we like thought about like how they could like get new DNA and they could transfer the DNA into the tumors, which can cause the tumors to get destroyed,
Nice.
and thus curing the person of the cancer.
Good job. So that's a great one. Yeah. And you should add, like I think it's better to add like some pictures, even a video, a short video, because you have only 3 to 5 minutes. So it could be like, let's say 1 minute. Or so after we talked about the rubric and we discussed it with other group, I want you to go back to your seats and start working on your speech or your presentation. Okay. So group one, you go first. Back to your seat. Group 1. 1, 2, 3, go.
That's the opposite.
What is your
No, do not do that. Do not do that.
Lenti,
you could use written.